Wait here. Sir? Inspector Pitts, sir.
Webster?
Yes, sir.
What is it?
It's been another, sir. They just found her.
Thank you.
Same, sir.
Yes.
What do you make of that?
I don't know. I
Cloves?
know it, but cloves.
That break looks new.
Charlotte?
Yes, Mama?
You know what your father says about that.
But there's been another murder, Mama. It's Chloe Abernathy. We knew her, for goodness sake. Just like the poor servant girl a week ago. She was strangled, her clothes torn.
Stop it. I will not have it. I will not.
Thank you, sir. Morning, post. Get your paper. Morning, post.
Find me Pitt.
Morning, post.
Talk off.
There'll be a lot more fuss about this one. See the quality of those clothes. They've been stolen off her back if the sexton hadn't found and reported it.
Super's compliments, Mr. Pitt, sir.
They're calling Chloe Abernathy's killer the Hangman. I suppose they know it's strangulation. They're right, presumably, in thinking it's the same killer.
It's the same animal, right?
Yes. Well, then I would be mightily obliged, Pitt, if we would find this fella and stop him. I want you to drop everything else. Scour London.
With the men I have, I could scour a couple of streets, sir. I mean, if I had more men.
Out of the question. Now, look. Mrs. Abernathy is one of the Harper Woods, and as such is in Debrett. She's a cousin by marriage of the Bishop of Lincoln.
Sir?
In other words, this is not the isolated murder of a servant girl we're dealing with.
It never was, sir. It was the murder of Mary Lister, daughter of Fred and Angelica Lister of Stepney.
Damn it. She could be married to a carpenter and be the mother of God, Pitt. She's still a servant girl. This girl's family is top drawer. Don't be obtuse. Makes a difference.
Not to me it doesn't, and I won't let it either.
Don't be pious. If you wanted to preach, you should have joined the church. It makes a difference. You'll be dealing with a different class. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Bitter experience has taught me that it's impossible, but I wish to God you'd smarten your appearance. Anyway, this Hangman business, Pitt. Find him.
I'll just scour my couple of streets, shall I, sir?
It's said she was found in the churchyard, laid out on a box tomb like a sacrifice.
Chloe Abernathy, you have read the newspaper?
Yes, Sarah, I have.
But Chloe was... When the Hilton's maid was killed, I didn't feel much, you know. I thought the poor girl must have done something foolish. But Chloe... Well, Chloe's only vice was to giggle too much.
Not the only vice that I have heard of.
What? What does that mean?
Chloe was paying a charitable visit to the slums in Cater Lane. She helps that charming vicar you so like, and so did Mary Lister, so what do you mean?
I admire the vicar. It's his wife I like.
Well, I can't say I like Martha Preble. Do feel sorry for her.
The vicar I admire. I've never expressed my liking for him, although I do not dislike him.
Imagine living with the man.
Imagine wifely duties.
Emily, that will be all, Lily.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
You must not talk in front of the servants like that. Nor will I have Martha Preble talked about in that disparaging manner. She is a brave, kind woman.
Brave? How?
She lost her only child, and afterwards nearly died of fever.
Well, I'm sorry for it, but it doesn't make her brave.
She has been an invalid ever since. Yet she devotes her life to the good of other people.
For the good of her dreary soul.
Ah, there is Dominic. Home for luncheon.
Oh. The devoted wife. Aren't you going too?
Why should I?
You adore Dominic.
Oh, for goodness sake, Emily. That was years ago. Nobody knew how I felt, and I'm sorry I told you.
Absolutely prostrated, Dr. Hope. A fearful headache, and she can't look at the light.
Hemicrania, perhaps. Migraine.
Can it be brought on by strong emotion?
It's thought so, but...
Chloe Abernathy was one of our most conscientious helpers. Her death has had a terrible effect on us all. Martha, my dear, it's the doctor.
You fuss over me, Andrew. You're too good to me. I don't deserve it.
When did you see the carriage?
We saw the lass come by. The one what was killed. Whew, she had some clothes on her, I can tell ya. Well, I was going to say something to her, but Jenny made me button it up as the lass looked such a little innocent. Great soft-hearted lump, Big Jen.
The carriage.
Well, little Miss Innocent disappears into the fog. Then half a minute later, the carriage comes by with these black geldings. Proper job.
Are you sure they were geldings?
You're asking for a professional opinion. That's my professional opinion.
And she'd know.
Did you hear it stop?
Might have stopped. I don't know.
Do you know whose it was?
No. But we seen it before, you know. Thought it might be local.
Lily. I'll see you later.
Sir?
I'll see you later.
Dominic? Dominic?
For this our daily bread we thank thee, Lord. May we enjoy it in gratitude for thy bounty and in confidence that it will sustain us to do thy work. Per Christum Dominum Nostrum. Amen.
Amen.
Madeleine. I have been made aware that certain members of the family have been discussing the tragic death of Miss Abernathy. I would have thought the death of our Prime Minister was enough to occupy one's attention. How or why this unfortunate woman placed herself in circumstances where such a thing could have happened is something I will not have discussed under my roof. At best, it will lead to idle gossip. At worst, to morbidity of spirit. I will not have it.
Presumably we may discuss the Deckers' ball.
Charlotte.
I'm sure your father will raise no objection to that.
Poor Mrs. Decker. The mourning for Mr. Disraeli will shoot holes in her guest list.
Charlotte.
Is that a very elegant expression, my dear?
Well, that and murder.
What?
I'm merely commenting on the fact that Chloe Abernathy was to have been at the Deckers' ball. Unfortunately, she foolishly placed herself in circumstances where... and at such short notice. Well, it was hardly polite.
Are you defying me, Charlotte?
Surely it was hardly Chloe's fault that she was killed.
You are defying me. I do not now expect to see you at this ball, Charlotte.
Perhaps...
I do not expect to see you there. You may now go to your room.
I remember balls when there were 40 carriages waiting outside. 40. We thought the French had invaded.
All right. Cheer up. Tidy up, won't you? Our community has now been twice visited by the angel of death. How, we might ask, can this have happened? How can God have visited us with this instrument of terrible punishment? How can God deal with us in this way? Well, I say to you that God's laws are not the laws of man. In the courts of heaven, other laws prevail. Look into your hearts with the searching torch of judgment. What do you see? You and you. What do you see there scurrying from the light? Sin! We carry the original sin of Adam with us into this world. We burden ourselves with our own wretched sins during our brief and unworthy lives. Without the cleansing redemption of Christ's blood, we carry this crushing weight for all eternity. So when we ask, how can this have happened, I say we should have asked, how can this not have happened? From the polluted heart, we should cry out, Lord, we thank thee for thy mercy.
Charlotte, my dear, are you unwell?
I'm sick.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sick with disgust. Did you hear what that man was saying? That we should be glad for the deaths of these poor women.
I dare say he exaggerates a little.
No, Mamma, it's much more than that. Don't you see how pernicious it is?
Put your back into it, man!
Lily, you've exhausted her. And she's quite right. You don't need the thing. Can you breathe?
Just.
You'll pass out after the first waltz. Perhaps you want that. Wouldn't have thought it your style, though, wan and weak.
Oh, loosen the wretched thing, Lily. My apologies to you, dear. You're right. I am a lovely shape. I wish you were coming.
Don't mind. Really, I don't.
Charlotte, my dear, good news. I have persuaded your father.
That I may come with you after all.
Of course, what else? Be quick and dress.
No. Mamma, I will not. I'm sorry you've wasted your time, but I would rather grow old alone and increasingly eccentric, as my father puts it.
Charlotte, he doesn't mean it.
Yes, he does. Anyway, I will not be lined up in a ballroom and judged like livestock by oafish young men, whether in possession of good fortunes or not.
Charlotte.
Oh, she is a caution.
Don't be vulgar.
What did you make of the Reverend Preble on Sunday, sir?
Well, I'll tell you something. If that's his view of respectable humanity, I wouldn't care to be present when he starts to sound off about the more questionable members of our society. My dear, you look dazzling. Quite dazzling.
Thank you, my dear.
Did you not tell Charlotte that I gave permission for her to join us after all?
Charlotte is unwell. She sends her thanks and apologies.
Thank you, Maddox.
Come on, Grandma.
Dora's late.
I told her not to walk home by herself. She's with her father. He's not a fool.
After a few pints, he wouldn't need to be, would he?
What good do you think money will do?
I beg your pardon?
Inspector Pitt, Miss Ellison. You may remember me from church last Sunday?
I certainly do not. Why should I remember you?
Young man, I think you're dying.
May I ask if you've come out unaccompanied?
I don't see it's any business of yours.
Well, it is my business. I'm investigating double murder of women who were out in Cater Street alone at night. I'd be glad of it not turning into a triple murder. I'm busy enough as it is.
So it's you who are in charge of inquiries? Surely you don't expect to find your murderer here?
Why not?
Because he's obviously from the underworld.
Really? And where do you imagine the underworld is, Miss Ellison? Down here, perhaps in the sewer?
Please don't take me for a fool, Inspector. It may interest you to know I am widely read in the miseries of those less fortunate than myself.
Are you? Widely read, really? And what have you read about, Miss Ellison? Believe me, you won't have read much. Because society deems the conditions of most of the poor unprintable. Have you ever seen children abandoned when they're 6 or 7 years old, having to beg and steal to keep alive? Sleeping in gutters and doorways, soaked to the skin by rain, owning nothing but the rags they stand in? What do you think happens to them? How long do you think it takes for an undernourished 6-year-old, alone in the streets, To die of cold or starvation. When he's been taught nothing but to survive. When he cannot read or write. When he's been passed from one person to the other till nobody wants him. What do you think happens to him? Isn't it about time you went home, Miss Ellison? Allow me to accompany you.
I'm perfectly all right, thank you. Now please go away and leave me alone.
Very well.
You want to tell us anything, girl?
What thing, Mr. Maddock?
You've got a face on you like low tide. What is it?
I'm all right, Mr. Maddock.
We all have our troubles.
If she has trouble, she should tell us. You should tell us. See as how we can help.
Oh, sorry to be late. It was my dad. He wouldn't let me come on my own.
I hope not.
Oh, I shouldn't have cared to neither.
So, where are we?
Well, sir, we have no witnesses, and this is our only clue, a chip of glass. It was found at the scene of the crime, possibly as the result of a struggle.
Where did it come from?
General opinion in the trade is from a cheap pair of spectacles or a smartish lens lamp.
Is that all?
It's not much, I agree. Except we have the connection between the two murders. Their geography, Cater Street, and the murder itself. Judging by the wounds on both victims, the grot must have been a wire. It's evidently the same man.
Anything else?
Well, socially, the victims were very different, but they were both respectable. If anything, the servant more than the heiress. They were both conscientious churchgoers. Well, take a look at the picture, sir.
Well?
I think there's something about them. They're of a type.
I suppose so.
Well, try to imagine each in the other's clothing.
Yes, I get your point.
Well, either that's a coincidence, which I don't believe, or else they were somehow selected. If they were selected, it wasn't on the night they were murdered. In both cases, there was a thick fog and it was dark. Do you see what I'm driving at?
No, I'm afraid I don't.
Well, they were selected beforehand. The murderer knew them. He had them marked down. He knew they were what he wanted.
It is too provoking, Emily. Who is he? He's a lord. He has a townhouse. He has an estate in Berkshire. He's a member of White's. And he has the wickedest mouth imaginable. He should hide it from public view.
But what's his name?
George Amory. Lord Ashworth.
And he doesn't even tread on your toes when dancing?
No, he didn't. I wish you'd been there. How have you been? Was it very dull alone?
You know me.
Master Renshaw. Yes, gentlemen. Police, Inspector Cadet Division. Constable Webster.
What do you want?
We're looking for a pair of matched pure black geldings thought to be...
No pure blacks here. Can't help you. Bad luck. Good day.
Mr. Renshaw.
You got your answer. Clear off.
I'm not satisfied with it. I'm investigating murder.
You're trespassing.
I need to know. I intend to know.
You've got no warrant. Clear off.
If I do clear off, Mr. Renshaw, I shall be back with 2 companies of armed men to search. By the time they've finished with your little kingdom, you'll wish it had been stampeding buffaloes. You'll be asked why you gave me the excuse.
Dr. William Hopes. His groom. Where's his carriage?
Look at this. The glass is new. It's been replaced.
Yes. Yes. I was out and about that evening, as you so quaintly put it. Normally I wouldn't remember, but that was the night the poor Abernathy girl was done to death, so naturally I don't forget it.
What were you doing, sir?
I was visiting.
A patient?
That is surely confidential.
Do you have a large practice, sir?
I have a few private clients.
Clients, Dr. Hope?
I call them that because they are anything but patient. Very impatient. But I charge them so much money that they have every right to be.
So on that evening you arrived home in your carriage after dark?
Presumably you have witnesses to that effect.
Did you stop on the way?
Not deliberately. There was a congestion of traffic in Great Russell Street, but Cater Street was clear.
And how well do you know Mrs. Abernathy?
Have you been spying on me, Inspector?
No, Doctor. We've been keeping a discreet eye on Mrs. Abernathy. Whoever murdered her daughter may wish to harm her too.
There's a spice in that cooking smell. No idea, sir.
I think it was cloves.
My pearls. What is it? Dora's had a fright. Her friend Violet's been attacked and Dora witnessed it.
Attacked in daylight?
Yes, she's all right. She fought him off. He let go in the end.
I saw her, miss. Black hairy-eyed, all wild it was. And staring eyes to freeze your soul. I ain't ever going to open my window for fresh air again, I tell you. We could all be murdered.
Oh, stop it, Dora, now. Don't be silly.
Did his breath smell too, Dora?
Oh, it did, miss, it did. Something vile, satanic. On his eyes.
Were they wild and bloodshot?
That's it, miss. Mad they were. Crazied.
With drink, I suspect. I'm sorry you've been frightened, Dora. It can't have been pleasant, but I do, however, think it was an encounter with a drunkard, not the hangman.
Charlotte.
Surely you can just tell him.
No, Mr. Pitt will want to speak to you.
But I don't want to speak to him. I just brought Dora and her friend.
Miss Ellison, this is an unexpected pleasure. How may I help? A pickle jar.
Yes, Violet hit him with a pickle jar. Good for her. Dora, I suspect, would have just screamed and dithered.
And then he ran off.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Miss Ellison, for your account. It's a welcome change to come across such a clear-headed woman.
A woman who thinks. Quite a number of us do, you know.
Well, perhaps I'd better speak to Miss Violet Williams.
Well, if you think it necessary, I have already told you.
Of course I must. An offence has been committed against her.
Well, I'm sure Violet will give you a sensible enough account of it.
Sensible enough for a servant, you mean? Quite a number of us are sensible, you know.
You a servant? You're an inspector of police.
An inspector of police is a public servant.
Oh, very neat. So is a member of Parliament, however, and your voice is not exactly that of a servant.
Well, I was brought up.
Yes? How were you brought up?
My parents were in service. My mother a cook, my father a gamekeeper. Their employer was a man of considerable means. He had a son about my own age. We played together. I was allowed to sit in the schoolroom until...
Until?
Until my father was accused of something he did not do. We were thrown out. He was sent to Australia for 10 years. I was convinced he was innocent. I spent a long time trying to prove it. I never succeeded. Now I think I'll speak to Miss Williams. Thank you, Miss Ellison.
You know Sergeant Quigley's wife?
I think so.
She's got the job.
What job?
Maid. At the Abernethy woman's, the victim's mother. The last maid left in protest.
Protest over what?
What she called carryings on.
I didn't know maids could afford to be so moral. Carryings on with whom?
A lord. George Amory. Lord Ashworth.
Oh, please, Mrs. Dunphy, one of your Dundee cakes, please. Please.
Well, I don't know. Perhaps I can.
What's this? Good day, Miss Ellison.
Miss Emily has persuaded me to make a cake.
Lord Ashworth is coming to tea.
You see?
Ah, then I'd better see to the best silver.
Oh, thank you, Maddock. Thank you, Mrs. Dunphy. Maddock, not all the best silver. Nothing we have could possibly impress him, and I would not wish to be seen to be trying too hard. Just the George II milk jug for the silver, I think. All the rest china. The Rockingham service would be best.
My word.
If I didn't know he'd a reputation worse than dirt, I'd feel sorry for George Lord Ashworth.
Feels like thunder.
The method of the killings. I think there's something about them. They seem to be some sort of ritual.
Yes, sir. Why do you reckon Hope's so touchy about his work?
No idea.
Isn't that Miss Ellison? We dark soon, think we ought to have a word.
Well, it's a choice, isn't it? Between her being garroted and you having your head bitten off.
Hey, Jack. What you done to the weather? It's 6 o'clock, yeah? I'm busy now.
She back?
No.
Devil is she.
It's only a bit after 9. Should be with that lad Jack Brodie.
I don't like it.
He got against the boy.
He's a bad lot.
He'll do him no harm.
And what would you know? I'm going to look for her.
Please, Lord, please. Grace. Grant grace. Take this cup from me, Lord. Please. Please. Grace. Lord, please.
Don't wait.
Very good, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Ellison.
Maddock? Is anything wrong? What on earth are you doing?
It's Lily! Miss Ellison!
What are you doing? Where are you going?
To fetch the police, miss.
What?
It's Lily, miss. She hasn't come in. She should have been back at 9. It's after 10:30. With your permission, I should like to inform the police.
For goodness sake, Maddox, we can't fetch out the police just because one of our maids is being a bit feckless.
Lily's a good girl, Miss Ellison.
I wasn't suggesting otherwise, but really, Maddox, my father will be mortified.
I think there's something wrong. I do. I think I should go.
Very well. I think you should go too. Very well.
It's all right. It's me.
What do you think you're... Get off!
Come on. Get up. Get up. Did I hurt you?
No. I don't know. I don't think so.
Hadn't you heard the horses?
No, I hadn't. I suppose I should be grateful.
Gratitude is not required, believe me. Who's the man just left?
Oh, Butler, he's gone off to your police station.
Another one of your maids tangled with a drunk.
How many maids do you think we have? I'd be obliged if you take these seriously. Magic clearly does, and that's enough for me.
The spirit of democracy isn't dead in Cater Street. The lady listens to a butler.
I don't care how rude you are to me, you stupid man. As long as you send one of your wretched subordinates to look for Lily, whom I not only listen to, but also care about, and who should have been home an hour ago or more.
Lily is one of your maids?
Yes!
What was she doing out, Miss Ellison?
She was taken out by her young man. He's the boots at the guest house next to the vicarage. He should have brought her home over an hour ago.
His name?
Jack Brodie.
Guest house.
Sir. Are you all right?
Yes, of course I'm all right.
What sort of a lass is she, this Lily?
Unfortunately,
She's easily led astray.
I was going to say, unfortunately, she isn't. She's a good girl, as Maddox would say. I'd be very relieved to think that she was misbehaving somewhere with her young man, unfortunately.
I see.
No, I'm all right, really, I am. Well, thank you.
For what?
Well, you may have saved my life.
I must organize a search.
Charlotte, what is it? You are soaked, child. It's Lily. She hasn't come back. Maddox's out searching for her. He's gone to tell the police. I've already spoken to them.
The police? You can't call the police, Charlotte. This is not a thing one does. Dominic will deal with it. Where is he?
Charlotte, what is going on? Who is that I saw you speaking with?
Inspector Pitt.
Papa, Charlotte has called the police in just because Lily has gone off with some unsuitable young man.
Is this true?
We will be the talk of the street tomorrow.
Well?
She was afraid. Lily may have been attacked.
Let her speak for herself. I want an explanation.
If the whole street is going to talk about us, I would prefer it to be because we worried unnecessarily over Lily than because we didn't care enough to see that she was all right.
Go to your room.
Gladly.
So that's what Brodie says. What do you think?
I think the lads turned the truth. They confirmed the time he was back at the guest house. Doesn't make sense, I know.
Suppose she was mad keen on the boy. She'd stand at the doorway waving. She's safe. She's at home. He disappears. She sees someone else, someone she knows well. Maybe a member of the household. She's not frightened.
We may still find her, sir. Maybe she's no better than she should be. Let's hope, eh?
That's what Miss Ellison said. Only sensible thing I've heard her utter.
Anything?
No news yet.
Charlotte. Whatever you're here for, Inspector, I will not have chattering on my doorstep. Go inside.
Your maid, Lily Mitchell, is missing.
And what has that to do with us?
I'm concerned for her. And I need to know as much as possible about her movements so we can direct our search.
Yes, yes, I do understand. You are a detective. There is a tradesman's entrance. Well?
It would be helpful to talk to your family.
Don't be absurd. I hope nothing has happened to the girl naturally. But this is no concern of ours.
Oh.
Be quiet. You would oblige me, Inspector, by carrying out your investigation in the relevant place.
Where did you get to, sir? I looked everywhere for you. Searched the club, high and low. Where on earth did you go? Hey, Charlotte.
Where did you go to, sir?
Mind your own business.
Mr. Pitt. Sir, you need it straight away.
What the devil does this mean? This is an intolerable invasion of privacy.
I'm trying to discover Lily Mitchell's movements just before she was murdered. And I need to know where people were.
We have already told you. I was at my club, as was my son-in-law. My wife and daughters were organizing a charity bazaar. We have nothing else to tell you. I am, of course, very sorry about the girl Mitchell. We all are. But in the end, this has nothing to do with us. I shall, of course, be writing to the girl's family.
Of course. Nevertheless, I need to know precisely where people were.
You will oblige me by leaving now.
After you left your club, sir.
Get out.
I believe you left your club at 9. Then where did you go?
I went to visit a personal acquaintance on private business. Now, will you go?
Would you rather discuss this somewhere else?
Are you suggesting I have something to hide from my family?
Of course not, sir. Then, if you would oblige me with your acquaintance's name and address.
Young man, do you know to whom you are speaking?
Mr. Ellison has told you he was visiting a friend. Now, that is surely enough.
The address, sir.
How dare you?
Do not presume upon our tolerance, Mr. Pitt.
Thank you, my dear. I will not give you the address, Mr. Pitt. You cannot require further information.
Do you not realize how serious this is? I cannot exclude you from our inquiry until I am certain that...
How dare you! Are you suggesting you have the effrontery to include me amongst your list of suspects?
Until I know more, yes. I have the effrontery.
Get out!
Papa, why will you not tell him? If the business was private, we can leave.
Mrs. Barker is the widow of Captain Barker, who taught me at Harrow. She is extremely unwell. She lives with a companion at the near end of Orford Street. That is where I was. I insist you do not impose yourself upon her. As for you, Mr. Pitt, I have had quite enough. Your superior, Superintendent Drummond, is a friend of mine, and he will hear of your behavior towards me, your impertinence, your bullying tactics, your extraordinary arrogance.
Good day, ladies.
I had a word with Renshaw this morning. Hope's carriage left the mews at 9 and returned at midnight. Now, that titbit cost me a tanner, by the way.
All right. What about the driver?
Renshaw reckons we won't get nothing out of him, sir. He reckons Hope is some kind of holdover servants. They're all Indian.
And what do you have to say for yourself then? I don't know what you're talking about. Of course you do. Oh, do I? Of course. And it is your conscience that disturbs you now. Why were you so nervous in front of that policeman? Do you honestly think that my son would follow his maidservant out through the fog and strangle her? Does Edward know you credit him with this? No! And nor will you tell him!
Archie! Archie! Archie!
Yes, of course, those. Yes, bring them up now, immediately. Bring them up! The bag of forceps, have you got them? Are you sure you... Damn it! Yes, bring them up now! Now, I want it now, Ajit! Ham kabibi parna hin legenge! I got chucker legain! Hin to parla gini. Inspector, I could have you arrested for trespass.
Yes, I dare say you could.
How may I help you this time?
I understand you occasionally attend Mrs. Preble.
I do. I was there yesterday. What of it?
Did you see Lily Mitchell there?
She was leaving as I was arriving. She was upset.
Do you know why?
Preble told me it was something to do with her circumstances at the Ellisons. She would not tell him what.
You know she's dead.
All London knows it.
I'm surprised the Prebles could afford you.
They couldn't, possibly. I am not a Christian. And this is my way of reconciling myself with the local established church. If I am charitable, my atheism will only be whispered about and not used as a stick to beat me with.
What's the statue?
Ah. Kali, goddess of destruction. I must say, if I inclined to any religion, Hinduism offers a most realistic vision of the world and of human behavior. You know, of course, that Kali was worshipped by the thugs. They were ritual stranglers. Their speciality was the garrote.
Mama? Don't worry about Grandmama. If she says anything to Papa, he'll be very angry with her and she'll come off the worse for it.
Why?
Because I think Papa's invalid was somewhere where he may have been drunk or gambling or associating with people that we wouldn't like. He'll be very angry with anyone who mentions it again, and, well, Grandmama won't risk that.
Do you think that's what it was? Oh, I'm afraid Mr. Pitt will find out whatever it was. Good night, my dear.
Another patrol. George Ashworth will never come here again. Not after this. We'll be social lepers.
Nonsense.
You'll see. People hate to be connected with this sort of horror. I suppose it will please you that I'll never see George again.
If you don't, old thing, it'll be because he's not worthy of you.
I don't care whether he's worthy of me or not. I'm not very nice myself.
Well, it'll be fate and you'll have to put up with it, Anne. And remember, whatever happens, remember how lucky we are. Poor Lily. When I think about her, I wonder if I'll ever sleep again. George may come back, Anne.
No luck with the replacement for Lily.
Not yet. Girls I've seen have been quite unsuitable. The better sort do not want to work anywhere near Cater Street, it would seem.
Oh, that will change.
Think it will? I wonder if it will.
What's troubling you? It's not that silly idea of yours of our being dropped socially, I hope.
No, it's not that.
Then what?
I'm sure it's not important.
What is it? Caroline, I want to know. You have been quite unlike yourself. What is it? Caroline, I demand to know.
Why have you not told me before about Mrs. Barker, my dear?
It slipped my mind. Why do you ask?
Because you have never in all these years mentioned Mr. Barker to me either, who must have meant something to you. That is why I ask. And because you seem so reluctant to tell Mr. Pitt about either of them.
I am not prepared to discuss the matter. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand. But I have to tell you, I don't entirely believe what you told Mr. Pitt.
God damn it. Do you think I have something to hide? Is that what you think? Well, what do you think? Well! We will not discuss this again.
I've been told I can't question Alison again.
Oh, that's capital, that is. That's grand.
Well, no matter. He's one of 5. For the moment, we can work on the others.
And then you knew Chloe Abernethy?
Yes, and who were out of their homes unaccounted for on the night of the killings.
Well, there's Ellison, obviously, his son-in-law, Dominic Cord, Dr. Oak, and possibly the servant, the butler. What's his name?
Maddock.
Who's the 5th?
The vicar.
right?
Yes. All right, my dear. Yes.
What is it? That wretched man. Papa told him to stay away.
Your policeman?
What do you mean, my policeman?
I've seen him looking at you. You're blushing.
Emily?
Well, you have plenty in common with him. You never do what Papa wants either.
I'm going to get rid of him.
He should be here by tea, but there are 3 public houses between here and Gator Lane, you see, sir.
Does Mr. Maddock drink much?
No, just every so often. But this has hurt him deep. He loved Lily like a daughter.
Like a daughter?
He loved her.
She was a pretty girl.
Like a daughter, my foot. He was jealous. He hated her even going out with me. He was mad with jealousy, that's what I say. Oh, you should have heard what he had to say about Jack Brodie.
Dora, that's enough of that. I don't want no more of that. Answer that.
It had nothing to do with Jack.
Oh, yes, yes, my lord. Please come inside. I'll fetch Miss Emily and Mr. Ellison's mother.
I'd rather not return here and talk to Mr. Maddock. Perhaps I might be able to meet him on Sunday afternoon.
I dare say that would suit. It wasn't like Dora said, you know, sir. It wasn't. There was something. But I think Mr. Maddock cared for Lily. Different from what Dora said.
I'm sure.
Lily had her troubles in that direction. Poor love.
Lily had troubles in her love life, you mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, she had. But I can't say no more about that.
Yes, I see. Why can't you?
Not my place, sir.
She was being compromised by an employer, is that what you mean? That wouldn't have been the head of the household, naturally. Of course not.
Dominic.
I'm sorry to disturb you, Mum.
Yes, Maddock.
You remember you told us to keep an eye out for a gold and enamel cufflink?
Oh, yes, one of Mr. Cord's. Yes, I remember. Have you found something?
It was found when we were tidying Lily's room. Perhaps Lily found it, never got round to handing it in, and mislaid it herself. We found it under the bed.
Yes. I'm sure that must be it. Thank you, Maddock.
I was extremely sorry to hear about Lily Mitchell.
Thank you.
I knew her, you know. I frequently attend Mrs. Preble, and Lily was often there. One of Preble's handmaidens of the Lord.
She helped that charming Vicky you so like, and so did Mary Lister.
Lily was often there, one of Preble's handmaidens of the Lord.
Did you receive my message?
Yes, Mr. Pitt. In
Miss
the
Ellison?
park.
Mrs. Abernathy, may I have a word?
Although I must be back.
I can assure you, Mrs. Ellison, I would not dream of taking Miss Ellison anywhere where I would not be happy to see my own sister.
Well, that is comforting.
I think you should tell her yourself.
No, I will let you do that.
What was it? What should be said? Charlotte? Charlotte, what is it?
It concerns Lord Ashworth. Mrs. Abernathy begs you to be careful. She says he is a seducer, a user of women.
Well, I expect that delighted you.
Oh, you know how pleased I'd be if he didn't have a reputation.
Emily, my dear. Ashworth tells me you're having tea with him in Mayfair this afternoon.
Yes, I am.
Well, all I can say is that you're confoundedly lucky. One of the most amusing fellows I've bumped into for years.
Oh, you are such a fool sometimes. You are no judge of anything.
What? Oh, well. Nursing his injured innocence, he turned to more congenial company. Sister Charlotte. Will you do me the honor? Very well.
Dominic, wait.
So, you are determined to go visiting with Lord Ashworth? As your elder and somewhat more experienced sister, I really
You realise, I suppose, that Charlotte is in love with Dominic? I would have thought you realise, being more experienced than I am. She's being very brave about it, don't you think?
How could you? You know it's not the truth. I think it was shameful of you.
You thought my learning the so-called truth about Lord Ashworth would make me think twice. Well, it hasn't. It has made me more determined.
To do what?
Why, to marry him, of course.
You'd marry for money?
Not entirely. That would make one a courtesan. No, not entirely. Have you actually looked at George? Have you been able to forget your disapproval of him and look at him? You see, I've noticed that really moral people think about what they do. That makes them difficult, like you. George does just as he pleases. He doesn't think about it. That will make him quite predictable in time. I think I'll be able to manage him.
Surely you realize that Emily is talking nonsense. Charlotte has always behaved with perfect propriety. Great heaven, I didn't know myself of her feelings until you told me of them. I doubt that it's even true. Oh, my darling, for heaven's sake, what is wrong with you?
How well did you know Chloe Abernathy?
Her mother asked me to explain to her the details of her trust fund and the reinvestments being undertaken on her behalf. I told you. Are you suggesting that I was interested in Chloe? Her poor little head was full of French fashions. She was a child.
And what about Lily? What was her head full of? She was pretty, wasn't she? You compared her once to me. I know you. You think me a fool. And every night you came home late from your club. You walked the length of Cater Street in the dark and in the fog, each night that these young women were strangled. You were there. In every case, you were there.
You're out of your mind. This is utter nonsense.
Mr. Pitt suspects something. He is not stupid.
Stop it. Be quiet, do you hear? Oh, don't. Oh, don't. Sarah, for God's sake, it's you that I love. I have always loved you, but
But you won't let me love you. Tell me why.
You were there!
Dominic, what's the matter?
Sarah is driving me mad.
Dominic. Dominic, what has she said?
She as good as accused me of being the murderer. How can she expect me to live with that sort of distrust?
Well, you expect her to live with the knowledge that you used to visit Lily.
Am I interrupting something? Oh, please forgive me.
Sarah!
Sarah!
Leave me alone!
Sarah, please, Sarah! No! This is so stupid! For heaven's sake!
Charlotte, dear, please go with her. She looks dreadfully upset.
She's probably gone to work off her bad feelings on the poor. It's what she usually does.
I would prefer it if you went.
Must I, Mamma? I'm really not in the mood for tea and moral smugness at the vicarage.
Charlotte, if your mother makes a civil request, I expect you to comply. Now kindly look to your sister.
But you have forbidden me to leave the house, Papa.
Yes, and now I'm asking you to leave it.
Very well, Papa.
No, miss. We haven't seen Mrs. Cord yet today, and Mrs. Preble's not at home.
Thank you. I'm sorry to have troubled you.
You better hurry, Charles. Come on. Trouble you now. Yes, yes.
Was there anything between you and Lily Mitchell?
Of course there wasn't. She was a member of my staff.
You rushed out looking for her almost as soon as she was laid back. That suggests to me there was some sort of relations between you.
Good housemaids are very hard to find.
And pregnant housemaids?
What?
The police surgeon has told us. Lily was pregnant.
Yes, Mr. Pitt. There were relations between Lily and me. She was my daughter. She didn't know. I never married, see? I didn't even know she lived and breathed until a couple of years ago. I managed to get her a position at the Ellisons. Anyone had known, we'd have both been out on the streets. So I kept it from her.
Plenty of fresh air.
Miss Ellison?
Mr. Pitt.
What can I do for you?
I've been thinking about these murders.
Yes.
They share a common factor, which is unexpected.
Miss Ellison, please. I know you're trying to help, but I must ask you to leave the conduct of these inquiries to us.
Mr. Pitt, I wouldn't dream of interfering if these murders had taken place within the great wide world of which you think me so inexperienced. But they did not. They happened within the circle of my own family. All the young women were devout Christians, which is more unusual than you might think. And they all helped the vicar. They all did. Mary Lister, Chloe Abernathy, and Lily Mitchell. In fact, I know that Chloe and Lily both visited the vicarage on the day that they were killed.
What you told me is most interesting.
It is?
Most. I'm glad you insisted. Please forgive me.
I don't think I'll find that excessively difficult.
There is one thing, however. Why would the vicar wish to dispose of these helpful young women?
I don't know. But after listening to his pernicious sermons, I know I don't trust him. What do you think?
I don't like what I've heard. But our dislike of him is not enough. There's another common factor to these murders. Two men knew all three victims, and either could inherit through marriage hundreds of thousands of pounds.
Who are they?
Well, if I were to tell you not to look up at the moment, you might guess one of them.
We're passing his house.
We're passing his house.
And who is the other?
It's not necessary for you to know.
It is.
Very well. Your brother-in-law.
Dominic? Marrying Mrs. Abernathy's fortune? Why, he is married to Sarah.
He doesn't behave as if he is.
I can't believe it is Dominic.
Your feelings do you credit, Miss Ellison?
What has happened here? This used to be a quiet, good place to live. There was nothing worse than a few broken romances, a little gossip. Now suddenly people are dead. They're all looking at each other and wondering. I'm looking at men I've trusted for years and wondering if it could be them. Thinking thoughts about them that make me blush with shame. I can see in their faces that they know I'm suspicious. It's almost the worst part of it. They know that I wonder, that I'm not sure. How must it feel to look at your wife or your daughter and see in their faces that they're not absolutely sure that it's not you? I realize I hardly even know people I thought I loved. Do you think he'll kill again?
Don't you?
What do you intend to do?
I can do nothing. My sole evidence against hope is a chip of glass. It's not enough.
So both our theories stand because neither can be proved.
You are a remarkable person.
I think, therefore I am remarkable.
So few people do think. Men or women.
I believe I'm about to apologize to you for the other night.
I've thought so badly of you since I don't deserve it.
What do you think of me now?
That you are remarkable, as I say.
Any news? No, sir. Where's Mr. Ellison? He's out looking, sir. Mr. Cord's not back yet.
Miss Ellison? Charlotte?
In the house, sir.
Maddock?
It's your sister, Miss Emily. Mrs. Cord. She hasn't come home. mercifully, yes.
I'll go straight up.
She'll say nothing to you tonight, or possibly ever. The larynx is cut through.
She'll live, though. She'll be able to write.
I don't know. The vital signs are not encouraging. I'll fetch a nurse to her as soon as possible.
I'll fetch Mr. Pitt immediately. Who shall I say, ma'am?
Mrs. Barker.
Alice, what on earth are you doing here?
I'm so sorry.
Mrs. Barker. I'm Charlotte Ellison.
Yes, I see.
Please don't be embarrassed. This has all gone far beyond all the proprieties.
Yes, I feel that, and that is why I came.
You are my father's friend.
Yes.
Inspector Pitt, Mum. I understand you want to talk to me.
Yes. Mrs. Cord came to my house.
I should like to hear anything Mrs. Barker has to say.
I had unfortunately dropped too many clues before I realized who your sister must be. The poor child had come to my house expecting to find an invalid widow on whom to practice good works. Instead, she finds her father's mistress. I feel profoundly to blame.
She was upset before she left.
Yes. Yes, I felt she was. Nevertheless, once she realized who I was, well, I don't think she knew what she was doing. She muttered something about having to go back to the vicarage and eventually ran away.
The vicarage?
Yes. Yes, she said Mrs. Preble was unwell, I think. At least that's what I understood.
Inspector Pitt, Metropolitan Police. I want to speak to Mr. Preble.
The Reverend has not arisen.
Here, Mrs. Mister.
Oh, Jack.
Merry Jews, they just delivered it us by mistake.
Merry Jews. Thank you, Jack.
What is it, Tate?
Policeman, he says.
I'll see to it. Take Mrs. Preble some beef tea. Do you know the time?
Do you know what's happened? Mrs. Cord is dead.
This is frightful. Just frightful. I believe I valued Sarah Cord more than anyone. Except my wife in that respect.
In what respect?
She was tireless. A tireless worker for the weak and poor. A shining emblem. This will cut Martha to the quick.
How was Mrs. Cord when she came here?
Not herself. She was weeping. At least she began weeping when she entered the house. I wish my wife had not been indisposed.
So you were obliged to comfort her?
Yes.
How did you do that?
As one would a child. A shoulder to cry on. Once she was a little calmer, I gave her some cordial.
How long was Mrs. Cord here?
An hour. It was nearly dark when I left. I didn't want to leave. But I had evensong to attend to. I told her she must wait until Tate returned at 6, and that Tate should order the Boots, young Jack at the guest house next door, to fetch a cab. But when Tate returned, Mrs. Cord had gone.
I believe I heard something at about 10 to 6, but it may have been Tate arriving back somewhat early. I was half asleep. Sarah is a quiet young woman and would have just slipped out, I'm sure.
Is it your tooth again?
Yes, the dentist said it may need to settle. Sarah. Losing Sarah is
I think, Inspector.
more than I can bear.
Sarah. Who would have thought it? That she should have been chosen.
Chosen? By whom?
By him from whom nothing is hidden. Not your thoughts, not mine.
You believe these young women were divinely chosen to die?
It's self-evident. Nothing is but what has been ordained. What we can only guess at is the purpose.
Our only solid clue is a chip of glass. Shortly after the Abernathy murder, the near side lensed lamp of Hope's carriage was repaired. However, you cannot hang a man on a chip of glass.
No.
Well, it's my belief he had only one intended victim, Chloe Abernathy. And the others were a smokescreen, except Sarah Cord, who possibly was killed because she overheard something.
And the motive for all this horror?
Chloe Abernathy's fortune, which now reverts to her mother. And we have information that Hope intends to marry Mrs. Abernathy. It was a huge amount of money.
I want to influence you, but perhaps I should tell you that Dr. Hope has a past. He was, rightly or wrongly, drummed out of India. Perhaps it has left its mark on him.
I think you should have told me that before, sir. It has struck me from the first that there was something ritualistic about the killings. And Hope is an expert in the cult of ritual strangulation, thuggee. I'm sorry I'm late. I was in the middle of things when your message came.
I didn't expect you to come promptly, if at all. I needed to be out of our house anyway. Did you speak to the vicar?
Of course. It would appear he has an alibi. Even so.
I've been thinking about Sarah. I realize how unkind I was to her. Quite often I was. And she was only trying to do good in her own way. I was clumsy, that's all. Our lives have changed. We all now know how fear can make us despicable. It's got to be stopped, Mr. Pitt. I've been thinking, as so little progress has been made.
Yes.
I thought a trap should be laid, a baited trap.
Baited?
Yes, with the sort of woman that this man seems interested in. I propose myself.
No. No, it's too much of a risk now.
His continuing freedom is too much of a risk. He killed my sister. I cannot forgive myself for the way that Sarah and I parted for her sake.
No! I couldn't allow it, not you.
Why not?
Not you, for God's sake.
What is your objection, Mr. Pitt?
You know it. You must know it. Do you want me to spell it out? I have the common sense to know that it may be unwelcome. Unfortunately, I don't have the means to stop feeling what I do.
Nor I. It is not unwelcome.
Charlotte.
Please, let me do this for Sarah.
No!
With this sort of distribution, no part of the street should be more than a dozen seconds from one or other of you. And to make this plan work, it depends on each man knowing his part of the street thoroughly. That's what we'll be practicing this evening. Now, it's up to you. Make yourselves familiar with every doorway, yard, and cobblestone of your section. Yes?
Mr. Dominic called, sir. He's very anxious to have a word with you.
She's done what? She left a note. No one saw her go. For God's sake, man, let me help you. Let me do something, I beg you.
Mr. Cord, the Ellison family need you more than I. Please, leave it to us. Stupid, bloody interfering woman.
I have come to ask your advice, Vicar. My sister, as you know, died the night she was attacked.
I know. It grieves me more than I can say.
Are you still thanking God for the leniency of his wrath? How do you think my sister will do in the courts of heaven, where, according to you, other laws prevail?
You're angry. That's understandable.
Yes, Mr. Preble, I am angry. What is so extraordinary about these cruel deaths is that all these women were pious women. They had seen their Christian duty and they were carrying it out.
They will be judged accordingly, inasmuch as they are handmaidens of the Lord.
They are dead, Mr. Preble. Their throats cut.
The Lord my God is a jealous God.
The Lord your God is a cruel, tyrannical monster who has no reality outside your own imagination.
Perhaps you might clear a space for me to put this down, my dear.
Yes, of course, my dear. I am to take evensong this evening.
I'm sure you have time for tea, my dear. It's not often we have the privilege of Miss Allison's company.
There's a couple of men watching the vicarage, and another between them and here. Why don't we just go in and haul her out, eh?
No. Whoever it is attacks outside in the street. While Charlotte's in there, she's safe.
What's the matter with you?
Toothache. I talked to Mrs. Quigley again, by the way. She reckons Hope is an abortionist to quality.
Yes.
So, either way, our Dr. Hope's a killer of sorts, isn't he? If Mrs. Quigley's right.
What are you doing?
Toothache, I told you. Cloves.
Yes. Dr. Hope's favourite spice.
He's left the vicarage, sir. Preble has. Heading for the church.
Evensong. Yes, well, don't let them lose him. Miss Ellison may be right.
It's you.
Oil of cloves. When did I last smell that? What? Dr. Hope's? What is it?
Here, Mrs.
Oh, Jack.
Mary Jews, they just delivered it us by mistake.
Mary Jews. Cheap spectacles. Small chip of glass. Oil of cloves.
Martha Preble! We got it wrong! Move in! Move in! It's the woman!
Filth. You creature of the devil. The Lord said, better you had not have been born than that you tempted and brought to destruction one of these, my little ones, and brought them to sin. You should have a millstone round your neck and be put into the sea.
Lawyer Sergeant! Charlotte!
I shall destroy you, all of you, however many times you come with your soft words and touch of sin. You shall not take him from me. He is a good man. He is my life. Oh. I know how your body burns. I know your secret lusts. But I shall destroy you all till you leave me alone in peace. Satan shall never win. You shall not take him from me.
Stop her!
He is a good man. He is my life. Oh.
Charlotte! Charlotte!
I'm all right. See?
Stupid boy. You could have got yourself killed. What have you done? What have you done? Martha!
Martha. Martha. Stand up. You'll get covered.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive them that
I just hear you say you love me?